Oh, yeah. Hey, Greens, what's going on, my dude? Whew. We're gonna do a bit of a short stream tonight, about 3 hours or so. Sarah's she's finally well enough to go back to work, so she's got many days of work ahead of her. This is her last night off until she's got to go back to work for like 6 days on. So she won't even be home pretty much the whole time. So I'm gonna hang out with her tonight. Gonna make some dinner and stuff for her. It went really good, A-Greens. It was actually a lot. It just felt a lot more official, even though our other wedding cost us like $35,000 or something. This wedding that cost us $300 seemed way more official. It was very emotional. It was nice. It was of course it was more official, I guess, because it was the real thing. But it went really well. It went good. So we're going to do like a 3-hour broadcast tonight. Something really short. I just wanted to pop on, play a little bit of this, and then hop off and hang out with Sarah some more. I did a bunch of manly stuff today. I unclogged the sink that's been clogged for so long. Unclogged that bitch. I got me a big manly blood blister in my hand because of it. I fixed the shower taps because it was leaky. I did all kinds of shit today. I did all kinds of manly things. I feel very proud. Anywho, why don't we get into this? It's going to be a super low-key stream today because we're only going to be going for like 3 hours, but I wanted to play some of this. I also wanted to stream a little bit. You know, thank you, Kid Dalties. Appreciate that, my friends. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that very much. Oh, my goodness. Her. Snapshot of ages past. Do you recall the handprint you brought me? Well, I hope you're sitting down, because when I analyzed it, I discovered that it was 65 million years old. It dates back to the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs became extinct. I did fear that perhaps it was just the rock, and that the handprint itself had been added much later, but that seems not to be the case. Could someone have traveled through time via the beach in order to leave it? If not, how could it possibly have been made? I plan to look into the matter further, and we'll get in touch when I learn more. If you happen to stumble across anything that might shed light on this mystery, you let me know, won't you? I feel like we're getting probably pretty close to the end of the game as far as story-wise goes. I gotta deliver this bomb, that's right. Oh my dear God in heaven. I gotta deliver this bomb over here. Is this? No, the bomb is down here. Sweet mother of God. Well, let's hope we can make it here without getting super blasted, getting super freaked. What the hell? Remove all markers. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get super freaked, dude.
Sam.
Yeah.
So, Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself.
Right.
For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased.
Perhaps.
And
littering and... Oh my goodness. Maybe we go around.
Now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and
Right.
extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab.
We got BTs, baby.
Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with me on the corner.
Damn it! Shit! Okay, well, I really want to use this motorcycle. I really want to use this motorcycle, man, but I don't know if I'll be able to because all these BTs, bro. She's a super freak! From her head down to her toenail! In a limousine! Uh-oh. Keep your eyes on the roads. The more interested you become, oh man, it's awesome, man. It is very, very cool. I am looking forward to getting towards the climax of the story. I thought I could go in between these pieces of shit. Get off, get off me, get off me. Great. You better go, buddy. This antimatter bomb just to blow up on it. I have not A-greens, no. That sounds pretty hilarious, though. That sounds pretty good. Okay, well, the BTs end here, so maybe we'll go back and get our bike. It's almost out of batteries, but we might be able to make it work, dude. There we go. Yeah! Oh, good. Oh, great. Okay, well, this is clearly probably a pretty bad place. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll just park it there. I guess we'll just go ahead and park her there, huh? You're driving a Porsche. What the frig? Do I not have? I don't have any of those things with me, huh? You son of a bitch! I really left empty-handed, didn't I? I left empty-handed. Great. No. No. Whoa. I have an antimatter bomb on me, bro. I don't know if you knew this or not. A-Green's awesome, dude. I'll have to check that out. There we go. All right. BB is none too happy right now. He's none too happy, dude.
thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late.
No.
I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff.
It sucks, I know.
I put the nightmares down to fatigue. Possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we got it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work.
Your wife's work?
I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, so... Yeah. Courier. It's harder to lose consciousness.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
I will. Bada bing, bada boom. Climbing anchor, level 2. Very good. It's a pretty boss house.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA. With access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now.
You're welcome.
Assuming I can prove once and for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years?
No.
Evidence of an ancient Death Stranding.
To Turkey, thank you so very much for that delicious
Chiral
host.
matter has
What's up, man?
existed on Earth since long before the dawn of
Nothing
man.
much, you just doing a short
This
stream here.
stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes caused frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes.
All right.
Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of Chiralium in this
A nude
of all
fossil
strata
beach?
cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a
Ooh,
pattern
surf
in
and
these
turf. I
scattered
love me
points
some
of
surf and
data.
turf, dude.
You've furthered our individual research projects
Well, welcome home.
and
You
ensured
survived the
that
battle.
It is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
That's one thing. That's one thing that I miss about the restaurant industry. I miss a lot about the restaurant industry, but one thing that I definitely miss is the feeling that you get after a long, hard day at the restaurant, a long, hard day and night, like you survived the war, you know, like you survived in the battle of the day. You know what I mean? Once you get out of the weeds, it's like, we fucking did it. You just want to cry with your team. Exactly, that camaraderie, dude. It's hard to find. Gently rock controller. I started out when I was 16 years old as a dishwasher, and then when I was 17, I became a line cook. By 22, I was a sous chef, and then I worked until I was about 28 as an executive chef, sous chef around fine dining restaurants. And at an oil company as well. There we go, there we go. Alright, so... I've never served before, no. Worked at a few restaurants as well. Dude, it's like it's fighting a battle, dude. It's like fighting the good fight out there. Fight the good fight every morning, every minute, every day. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. Yeah, and maybe a ladder because that's pretty nice to have as well. Oh, non-lethal level 3. Yes, I have one of those. Very good, very good. Now you're the head chef. Nice, a turkey. Very nice, dude. That's great. It's a battle. Okay, attach the suit. Hang on, tool rack. Attach the suit. That's fine. Yeah. Pop that on there. Attach this to the suit, to the hip. I put that dip up in my lip. There you go. I worked at an oil company as an executive chef up there, and the duties as the executive chef is to oversee not only your breakfast cook, but you're the only person in there. As I worked at a pretty small pump station, but so on really busy contracts, we could have over 100 people staying at that pump station. So it was just me in the kitchen, but I did have a breakfast cook that did the breakfast for me. I still had to get up at 4:30 in the morning to start soup and stuff when he was finishing breakfast. But I did lunch and dinner, and then I had to do all the ordering. I had to run the concession stand for all the guys up there that worked there, needed their toothbrushes and all their their stuff. I had to order for the concession stand. I also had to oversee the cleaning ladies, because the cleaning crew that cleans all the rooms and stuff. So at an oil company, it's a lot more than just making food, and you're the only one there, so you work. I worked 7 weeks on, 1 week off, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Made a lot of money, but it was very tough. In the middle of nowhere. If you could imagine like the movie The Thing, that's basically what it looked like at our oil company. In the middle of this frozen wasteland. Hey, you! Oh my god. We should get through here. 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Usually 14 or 15 hours a day. It all depend on if I could get done. But it was at least 12, yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
FPS Master! FPS Master, I am enjoying the game very much, dude. I'm having a blast. We're doing a bit of a short stream today. Doing like a smaller stream. Because it's Sarah's last day off. She's well enough to go to work now. It's her last day off, so we're gonna be hanging out tonight. I'm loving it, man. Oh boy. Am I just going the opposite way? I am. What am I doing? What the What the who what huh? Hartman's lab. Okay, I can see it now. I can see where it's going now. Let's go ahead and repair this container. Need some repairing. There you go. BHG, thank you for the host, dude. You know that I sat your wedding stream waiting for someone to say your real name. Oh, really? Waiting for me to say, wait, really? My real name is Kevin. I've mentioned that quite a few times, but I guess it just doesn't really come up too often. Oh boy. Figured that out. Very good. You get a like. You get a like. Everybody gets a like. Hey, Jolly Green. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're doing like a 3-hour stream today, and then we're gonna be kicking off the stream week tomorrow with a bunch of really long streams because Sarah's going back to work and she'll be gone most of the time. How many boss encounters? 3, I think. I think we've killed 3 big boys. Big old boys. Big boys. We're on chapter 8 though. So we've almost completely connected the entire chiral network. Honest opinion on the game, I would spend the money on it again in a heartbeat if I didn't own it, you know. It's one of the best games I've played all year. It's incredible. It just sucks you in, man. The cinematics, the how the story plays out, just everything is just so over the top cinematic in this game. And I'm a huge movie fan, so it just reminds me of a really great movie. Yo. Okay, sure. Maybe we'll try one of these out because I haven't tried these level 2s. So I wonder how much better they are. Still 30 meters. How are the boss encounters like? They're gigantic monsters, and usually they'll gobble you up. Usually it's like a one-hit kind of deal. But a bunch of like debris and like buildings start rising up from the muck, and you just kind of have to avoid them. Jump up on these buildings, throw your hermetic grenades, use your BT weapons. They have like a big hit point bar. Pretty standard stuff. Oh, somebody's got one of these, yo. I wanted to put one down. Oh, see? Speaking of cinematics, dude. Boom. Cue the music, man. Cue the soundtrack. Amazing. Just incredible. The multiplayer stuff is pretty cool as well, yeah. Placing bridges and things that'll help people out on their journey. Which I do like that a lot too. Have I seen Cliffhanger? Of course I have. Of course I've seen Cliffhanger. The OST is out of this world, dude. It is. I've been trying to use more tools like this because it's just so much fun. It's not always necessary, but it's fun as hell. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy IX is amazing. I think Final Fantasy IX is the best love story in Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII being, of course, a lot of people think Final Fantasy VII is a romance, but it is most certainly a tragedy. It is most certainly a tragedy, dude. It's one of the saddest Final Fantasy games, I think, as far as story is concerned. Second only to Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics, the backstories of the characters are so fucking sad. They are so sad. Everybody loses.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated.
There's your bomb, buddy.
Or did you just get lucky? It's clear you and the landscape got pretty well acquainted. You gotta be more careful.
I fucked it up. Oh, shut up. Shut up. We got a C on there. We got that song though. You gotta be more careful.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
They made it feel like a journey. Yeah, they did. They did such a great job. Going. Oxygen mask. What the heck? Oh, hermetic grenade level 2, dude. Oh, that's the best. That is the best. Those are the best.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks...
I know this guy's
it says,
voice.
Almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord.
Yeah, Jolly Green.
An umbilical cord.
Dude,
Color me skeptical,
you could
but
smoke a bone
specimen merits study.
and just build
I wasn't about to
highways
leave such
for
delicate
hours.
Work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve
Tens
out
of
the whole
hours.
surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord.
Takes 5 to 8 hours for
The
things to really
cargo was
pick up,
supposedly
yeah.
lost in the area to the southwest,
It's a fun 5 to 8
where
hours, though, I
toxic
think.
gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask.
Great.
Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of.
Was that Jason Biggs?
And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Alright, sure. I actually saw Jason Biggs live when I went and saw Conan O'Brien in New York City, like 15 years ago. I saw Conan O'Brien live in at the Rainbow Room 15 years ago, and his guests were Jason Biggs, Claire Danes, and Pink was the musical act. 15 years ago. Jesus. Okay, recover these bad boys.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases,
Seeing Conan live was awesome.
It'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance.
It was way cool.
If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does. So, don't.
You know, it was interesting to, you know, like a small town Alaska boy going to this New York's big old fancy New York City live performance of you know, this live recording of Conan O'Brien. They record at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. At least this is what he used to do. Now he's in LA and he's on TBS or whatever. And of course there's like the applause sign too, so you got to know when to like look at the sign and applaud. Shit like that. Great. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring some level deuces right there. Yeah. Oxygen mask with a hood attached. The mask will provide oxygen when equipped. As long as there's battery power available, the mask will slow the rate which stamina is drained to protect the wearer from the effects of poisonous gases, such as Vog. Brag. Carry that on my suit. At least he's in the Granada. Climb anchor level 1. Let's okay, so we have 2 climbing anchors, 1 ladder. Let's go ahead and just pop these in the locker. We got blood bags, we got gloves. Our boots, we could use some boots, but I think we might, you know, I think I might actually make some boots.
Order assigned.
Order assigned. Okay, let's make some boots, dudes. Level 3 boots. Oh, yeah. Is there ways to increase the amount you can carry? Yeah, you can wear, like, power exoskeleton legs. I've got some that'll boost me up to, like, 300 kilos. But right now I'm just doing like story stuff, so I don't really need to carry around a bunch of stuff. I would use them if I was going around, I was trying to get all this extra shit, but we did a ton of that. We did like 20 hours of that shit and no story, and when we first started this game. So we've just been going towards the story so far. Right now I have a power skeleton that allows me to move more freely on rough terrain, which is like the snow and shit like that. It seems appropriate for where we are. Zoop. I carry Bridges boots, that's fine. Look at this. Level deuces, man. Level deucers, homie. Oh, we just have to go down here and... Oh, I see. Vog. Okay, so we're right next to this bitch anyway, so we should probably put our mask on. Chiral nightmares. Thanks to you, the chiral contamination's all cleared up. Nasty symptoms, though. Dizziness, headaches, insomnia. At first, I was worried it was all down to my isolation in this shelter and intense focus on my research for the past year. But it got real bad when the nightmares started. I saw the end of the world, a portal to the beach opening, and BTs pouring through by the thousands. There was nowhere to run, no time, and they began scooping us up one by one, and then the void ounce came, bigger and bigger, until a massive one, or several massive ones, enveloped the whole world, and poof, just like that. When I told Hartman about it, he likened it to the visions of extinction doomed sufferer tend to experience. It's strange, though. After all, we now have incontrovertible proof that chiralium is far from a recent addition to our world. Anyway, that's a problem for a different day. That it is, sir. That it is. Pop this oxygen mask on, son.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. Wow. Special alloys.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Are there like side things that connect with the story or something like that? Are you talking about like side missions and stuff? Oh yeah, there's a shitload of missions in this, man. And it all has to do with pretty much the same thing. Either BTs, BBs, Dooms, Hoosker do's, Hoosker don'ts, with or without the scooter stick. There's all kinds of shit. What the hell? Easy, partner. I probably should have gotten some more. You know what I'm gonna do? Can I put? Are we even in the chiral network right now? I need to put down a generator. It would be pretty cool to put a generator down because people might like that. There's no generators around. You find new information everywhere. Like you get emails and interview data. It kind of just it describes, you know, the world, the universe, things that you kind of have to know. Do I not? What the frag? I don't have a PCC. What the hell? I don't have a PCC. I thought I had one. And there's no generator sitting out here, which is strange. Because you need battery power to be able to use your mask. I'm thinking that a generator would be nice.
Keep on keeping on. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter-Bridges.
Hi. Okay. Oops. No. Fabricate. PCC level deuce. You know what? We can just do a level 1 PCC. I'm pretty far into the game. Oh, right on, Boss Sauce. Yeah, we're pretty far right now. If I was going to do a full-length stream today, which we're just doing a short stream, if I was doing a full-length stream, we'd probably beat it. So we are pretty far in. At least the story part.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Ooh.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
There you go. Pop one of these down. People will like this. The Great Elemist, what's up? Zone. All right, now we're good to go. What's up, Deli Lord? Oh god, oh god. So here's some doo-doos. We got some doo-doo gas down here. Ugh. Armor plating. Careful. Ooh. Chemicals. How many of these bad boys we need? We need 5 of them. Hey, collect all 5 containers. You got it, bud. Let's get the hell out of here. Done, Peel, you son of a gun. You rascal. Go, 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 go. Move it, move it, move it. Okay, well that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Maybe that's just a precursor quest for a much larger quest to use the oxygen mask. That's the first time we've seen that gas. I'm guessing there's going to be some more areas with the gas. With the gas. Yoink.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Do you still break out the old bacon stretcher at home? Put some dishes together? Or are you done with that? The old bacon stretcher? Are you talking about cooking? So I cook. I make Sarah breakfast every morning. I also make her lunches for her work, and I also make her dinner every night. So yeah, I do quite a bit of cooking. Yeah. I do indeed. I love to cook.
Delivering cargo.
I actually just went out and got some groceries today.
You found it. Let me see. I have to see it.
I found it.
Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
Oh boy. That's immaculate. Oh.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached.
A Pokemon?
Already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine.
Ball So Hard. Chopped is a very, very hard competition.
An interest in the tar.
I've got mad respect for people who do that show.
Examine this particular specimen.
That's a tough show.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you.
Great.
By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Last time I cooked duck?
Good work.
Probably a couple years ago.
Order available.
Made like a cold smoked duck breast salad a couple years ago. I cold smoked it and then rendered the fat in a pan, and then just did like a quick broil on it to like a medium rare. I also had some duck gizzards yesterday at a restaurant after Sarah and I got legally married. Samples of ancient bacteria stolen by terrors. Legally married yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Sure. That was yesterday. Yeah. What about the zoo? The zoo was a party for all of our friends because we didn't want our wedding to be a destination wedding, and it was required that I got married in the country of Australia, or else it would have been next to impossible for me to get a visa here. Right. Schwink. Container repair spec. Cargo shelf. Okay. You son of a bitch. All right, we gotta go. Sweet mother of God. Southern edge of Mountain Knot City. Collect and retrieve. It's a BT area. Of course, it's a BT area. Why wouldn't it not be a BT area? Oh my God. Keep on keeping on. This game is fucking amazing. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite games all year. I wonder if somebody left a vehicle here. The garage. Oh, somebody left some trucks. Oh my God. I don't want a truck, dude. I guess I'll take your goddamn truck. Long range truck, sure. It's pretty good, man. It's awesome. It's great color. Yipsy daisy. Ho! There we go. Not too shabby, dude. Four by it. Whoa! Douche! This cheeky little BT area here. Oh yeah. Volcano Observatory. All right, so let's park this thing. Oh, I'm definitely playing the new Darkest Dungeon. Oh yes, absolutely. I love Darkest Dungeon, man. Goddamn game is amazing. I'm ready for some more torture. We actually beat Darkest Dungeon 3 times from beginning to end. And all the DLCs over the course of about 500 hours. We always went back to it. And each time it was just as terrifying as the last. Good to have you back, buddy. Good to have you back, buddy. Yeah, YouTube. That was fun as hell. Wah. Whoa! Blake, thank you so very much, my man. God damn it. There was 2 of them. Blake, thank you very much for the 3 months, my man. Welcome back. Dude, this game is awesome. It's so good. I see. Okay. It is pretty satisfying just popping these dudes. Look at these pieces of shit. Hey! Good lord. Damn it! He stumbled. I don't want you to. I need you to work harder. I need you to work harder, dude. You gotta work hard. Get off of me! You monsters! You goddamn monsters! BB doesn't like this. BB will remember this. We got one right there. Was that a twofer? Was that a twofer, dude? Okay, 0. Beep, 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 beep. Lost cargo, paleontologist. Five out of 5. 5 by 5. What do we got? We have 4 of them, don't we? We do. So we'll just get that one on the way out. We're good to go. I've gotten more used to just killing them when I see them. The BTs. It's a lot more fun that way, I think. Oh, look at that, you piece of shit! Hey! Yeah. Yeah. BB! I got you, BB. I got you, buddy. I got you, dude. All right, I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna help out my BB. My BB, he's not doing so hot right now. Is this a PS Slim or Pro? This is just a regular PlayStation 4. I don't have my PS4 Pro with me. I shipped it across the ocean when I moved to Australia, and it's still not here. Along with all my other shit, it's just not here. Hello. There you go. There you go, buddy. You're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be alright. That's right. Shut up. Go to bed. Shut your stupid mouth. Good lord, he was very unhappy about all that. It's taking a long time. Are you pretty good now? Let's do a little bit more, I guess. Boing, da-doing, doing, doing. Shake it! Okay. You're fine, dude. You're gonna be just fine. Let's go. Don't punch the truck. The truck is your friend. Oh yeah, we need to bring this thing up here, don't we? Yes, we do. We need to go up this way. If we can swing it. Beep, beep, yes, yes, the BTs. I want to love you, PYT, young thing. Hey! I just shook my baby. Dave! Do a jump, nerd. Oh, okay, here we go. Turn, Norman! Norman! Norman doesn't like to turn. Turn it. Turn it, dude. Go that way. Ugh. There you go, buds. Careful. PYT.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo
Hope you put the e-brake on, bud. Ammonite Slowpoke.
delivering cargo.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure.
Oh, good.
You do not disappoint, my friend.
I never do. And I'm a very generous lover as well. I'm very generous. Norman's very generous. One or more bonds. Oh, yeah. You don't know if you want to get that Star Wars game. Oof, it looks good. I want to get it. That robot destroyed all my shit.
Now, connect me to the chiral network. That's where my studies will truly begin.
Swing. Your studies. What a nerd. Freaking grenade launcher, dude. Wow. I hear that, BHG. I hear it, dude.
It goes without saying, but I am convinced that the tar is related to the BTs and the Death Stranding. After all, both it and Timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt.
English lady.
Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called.
No one's ever called
These
them.
are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all,
Leatherbound
a choice
books.
waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar. Evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration.
Ooh, smashing.
If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
Some genes are just too much gene. Jinko? Yeah, they're those rich kids and their Lunchables and Jinko jeans. I was more of a peanut butter and jelly and pipes. I had to go to Walmart get the pipes jeans, which were basically Jinko for poor kids. Okay. Hartman, you son of a bitch. Oh, we've got some data. Mr. Data. Let's read some of this stuff. Jorts. Okay. Neanderthals are not extinct. Both Neanderthals and Homo sapiens are believed to share a common ancestor in the form of Homo heidelbergensis, and there are clear differences between the two. Neanderthals were brutish and brawny, well-equipped to hunt larger animals and survive in colder climates, where Homo sapiens were slender-limbed and only capable of hunting smaller prey. But as millennia passed, Homo sapiens learned to create tools and hunt in packs. The Neanderthals, who actually hard larger brains? Oh my god. Loser! I found a typo. Actually hard larger brains than the Homo sapiens also fashioned tools of their own, and these were crude in comparison and developed little over 200,000 years, perhaps because these simple-minded beings favored small family units, so that even if a breakthrough occurred, it was unlikely to be shared with others. This isolation, more than any other factor, seems to have led to their decline. Homo sapiens, meanwhile, conceived religion, with which large numbers of individuals could be bound together in service to a common cause. Strength in numbers also made their communities more resistant to famine and other calamities. In other words, Homo sapiens grew stronger through interpersonal connections by creating what came to be called society. If we persist in our divided state, we risk losing this hard-won unity and dooming ourselves to the Neanderthals' fate. We will dwindle and die apart and alone. But history holds another intriguing lesson. Homo sapiens did not disdain Neanderthals. The two species even intermingled on occasion. Our DNA retains vestiges of our ancient cousins even now, so you see, while the species itself may disappear, its genetic legacy may yet return. Wow. It reminds me of that Pink Floyd song, Keep Talking. There's a silence surrounds me. Why won't you talk to me? My words won't come out right. Will you never talk to me? Okay. The evolution of life on Earth could be described as the evolution of consciousness. When the first vertebrates clambered out of the oceans and onto the land, their consciousness expanded to process the new realm that lay before them. But their development did not end there. Their eyes moved from their flanks to their fronts, and they might comprehend the depth of the world. Mammals formed groups, increasing their chances of survival. Eventually, they came together in communities and then larger societies. In order to preserve and maintain these structures, humans developed a perception of time. In order for societies to outlast the lifespan of individual, we conceived of an afterlife and a future beyond ourselves. Alas, the Death Stranding threatens to undo all our progress. Consider the chiral network, which incorporates the beach, where time does not exist, or consider timefall, which rapidly accelerates the degradation of that which it comes into contact with. How can our sense of time, honed over millions of years, remain intact when we must cope with such irrational phenomena? Yet that is but the tip of the proverbial iceberg. We are growing apart, retreating into isolation, gradually losing our place within society. I would even go as far as to say our conceptions of reality are under threat. How could they not be, when our very eyes deny the invisible BT that stands before us? The Stranding has warped our consciousness in every sense. If the evolution of life on Earth is indeed akin to the evolution of consciousness, then what is happening now is undeniably a regression, is it not? There is one caveat, of course. Some of us are now far more aware of the death than we ever were. That is what Dooms has given us. For me, therefore, Dooms is not merely a biological change. I prefer to think of it as the means by which I have achieved a new form of consciousness. Furthermore, I hope and believe that this new awareness of the other side is humanity's trump card as we seek to defeat the Death Stranding. Hartman, that's a mouthful. Umbilical cords in Devonian-era fossils. An article from an old scientific journal was recently brought to my attention. It predates the Death Stranding and concerns the discovery of a 380 million-year-old fossil, one from the Devonian era, to give the period its proper name. It was a fossil of a fish, and in its womb was a child connected to its mother by an umbilical cord, no less. The species? Masterpices Attenborough. Really? It was David Attenborough. It's a placoderm, an extinct class of armored marine creature that used to live in seas the world over. Unfortunately, most were wiped out during the Devonian era, right around the time of the second of the Big Five, in fact. As you may be aware, one of the key foci of my research is the link between creatures with umbilical cords and mass extinctions. Once this area is connected to the chiral network, it is my hope that we will be able to piece together more data that will help us learn more about the link between umbilical cords and the Death Stranding. Christ on a crutch, Hartman. Christ on a bicycle. Bridges need homoludens. I have already spoken at length about the new varieties of man that have emerged in the wake of chiral pollution and from the resulting phobias. Homo demens, Homo gestalt, not to mention those touched by dooms. This much is common knowledge. I, however, would posit that we could further categorize the humans of this day and age. Take our comrades Mama and Lochna, for example. They are creators, are they not? People who use tools to make things. Craftspeople, Homo faber. Consider Dead Man, one who looks the dead in the eyes every day, and one who takes their organs as his own. His relationship with death is transcendental, sublime. It is, in essence, his faith, and he a homo religiosus. As for myself, homo loquens, a linguist, one who seeks to understand this world through the language of science and logic. There is, however, another very special type of human, a breed that would serve Bridges rather well, homo ludens, they who play. Be it deliberate or unintentional, homo ludens unite people, creating culture, shaping the very world around us, not through violence nor laws or proscriptions, but rather through metaphorical acts of play. I know of only one person who matches this description, and the one they call the Great Deliverer, Sam Porter. Despite Die Hardman's best effort, however, his whereabouts are still unknown. Oh my God, I'm right here. Oh my sweet, sweet bastards. Some of these words, dude, pretty tough. Ugh. Christ on a bicycle. I remember it was just before I joined the expedition when I found those documents in Bridges HQ, research papers that predated the Death Stranding. People used to believe that dinosaurs had gone extinct at the end of the Cretaceous period, 65 million years ago. But when this fellow investigated various locations where late Cretaceous dino fossils had been found, he came to the startling conclusion that there was hardly any evidence anywhere on Earth that supported the theory that dinosaurs had survived until the end of the Cretaceous. In other words, almost all of them had been wiped out long before that. The only place where there were fossils that did support this traditional theory was here in North America, which suggested that this was the last part of the Earth to have been inhabited by dinosaurs. Not everyone agreed with this analysis at the time, but let's say he had it right. That would mean that there is evidence of mass extinction hidden here, right beneath our feet, evidence which could prove invaluable in understanding the one on the horizon. Did the dinosaurs who happened to live here get lucky? Or is there something special about this place that allowed them to survive? I'd love to get to the bottom of it, but I'm not sure I have what it takes. I'm not like Hartman. I don't have dooms or any other unique traits. Still, I want to make myself useful. I want to research the Stranding and help uncover the truth behind it. That's why I joined the expedition team after all. That's the geologist. Mama! The paleontologist. Personal shelter. In the period since the very first forms of life arose here on Earth, the planet has witnessed a number of mass extinctions, and as you're no doubt aware, the most significant of these are known as the Big Five. The first marked the end of the Ordovician period, while the next to the end of the Devonian period wiped out almost all marine life. But the third of these extinctions, at the end of the Permian period around 250 million years ago, was even worse. 96% of the marine organisms and 70% of the land organisms died as a result. The fourth extinction finished off most large reptiles, through the dinosaurs managed to hold on until the fifth came along at the end of the Cretaceous period, 65 million years ago. We humans are evolved from the small mammals which managed to survive that particular catastrophe. Each of these five extinctions resulted from enormous changes to the natural environment. Species which were unable to adapt to these changes perished, while those which were ideally situated to thrive did just that. Evidence from records which predate the Death Stranding indicate that many scholars believed a sixth mass extinction was on its way, or that it may have already begun. There was something of a consensus regarding its cause as well, humanity's destruction of the environment. This led them to sound the alarm, warning the world of what was at stake. At the time, the greatest minds of the era believed that if the ecosystem could be preserved and if humanity could learn to live in harmony with nature, then a future could be secured for all the world's species, humans included. But that was then, and this is now. If the phenomenon we are currently experiencing is indeed the sixth extinction, then it must be acknowledged that humanity is its main target. Is this divine punishment for our misdeeds? If so, then I suppose there is little that can be done. Perhaps there is no way forward for humanity now. Nevertheless, I refuse to give up. I will endeavor to find hope in our predicament. Oh, Hoffman. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, I think we got two more here. Interview with the Evo Devo biologist. Okay. I was born after the Death Stranding, so my conception of what the world once was is derived entirely from documents, photographs, and video. We didn't use to have timefall for one, just regular rain, no chiral clouds, only the traditional masses of suspended moisture. And one certainly didn't have to worry about tar bubbling up from the underground in most locales. Humans could travel anywhere, even into space, and we were blissfully unaware of the beach's existence. Suffice it to say, there is no doubt that this is a period of sweeping change that will have lasting repercussions for all life on Earth. Given that, dooms may simply be humanity's way of trying to adapt and survive. That's what I was thinking too, that maybe it's some sort of evolution, the dooms thing. A beach exists within the consciousness of every individual, but these environmental changes, they affect all life on a genetic level, do they not? That is why I thought to investigate them, and the medium through which I chose to do so is the tar, which has become so ubiquitous. But you're not interested in that, I'm sure. So you know, there's a very real possibility that we have already failed to adapt to the sixth extinction, that we are but another evolutionary dead end soon to be left behind. If that is the case, then it could be reasoned that the ones afflicted with dooms and therefore blessed with the enhanced perception of the beach are our successors who will survive and supplant us. I suppose that would be a shame, but it doesn't trouble me that much. My research will survive me as well, and the doom sufferers can pick up from where I left off. They will carry on my genetic lineage too. For that matter, no. What worries me is that not even dooms will prove sufficient to endure this extinction. If that is the case, then humanity is doomed. It's certainly a possibility we have to acknowledge. But more than that, one question looms above all. Why? Why now? Why like this? Not like this. That's what I want to know more than anything. Somehow I doubt the dinosaurs and all the other species that came and went ever considered that question. Worrying over the reason for this and that is a uniquely human condition, I suppose. Yet this idle curiosity may be the key to understanding and overcoming the stranding. Holy shit! How does it prevent space travel? I think all of our eggs are really in one basket right now. I don't think we can be traveling around in space. I think we're just trying to survive now. I'd heard this area was pretty inhospitable before I got here. I got your fair share of mountains, obviously, and on top of that were all the rumors about a secret terrorist base or something. So I figured I was in for a bad time. But when me and the team got there, yeah, it was way worse than we thought. Felt like we could get jumped any second, you know. I tell you what, though, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw all the tar out west. Wondered how the hell Amelie and her team made it through, but someone said it wasn't nearly as bad when they made the trip. I was sent out to take a closer look, and man, it was something else. And it hadn't been that long either. Hard to imagine all of that bubbled up damn near overnight. Honestly, I felt like I was standing at the edge of the world. We don't know much about the tar, except that it wasn't around before the stranding, same as Timefall and Chiralium. That's some speculation that it might be some byproduct of the beach, and that if you could somehow retrace the flow, you'd end up there. But that's all theoretical stuff. Right now, we've got a practical problem to deal with. One of the chiral replays we built is at risk of going under at any moment. We don't have the manpower to relocate it yet, but we should once the second expedition shows up. Whether we can wait that long is another question, though. Maybe you can tell them to get their asses in gear if you get a chance. Oh, my dear. Wow. See, now this is why you don't want to get behind. I think I had a couple of updates that I missed. You don't want to get behind on those because you end up reading for like an hour. Okay. Great. So we gotta go back to Hartman's lab, huh? Suspense, what's up, dude? How are you, my friend? How the hell are you? Deploying the thing. Thank you. Do we got... Okay, we got one up here. We have an online generator up there. It looks like we might be able to take this thing up there, huh? She had never seen Dumb and Dumber. Man, oh man. Well, that's something you gotta do. She had to watch it for sure. Where are you going, Sam? Just park it, dude.
Hey, buddy. We're on an electricity fire right now.
You're an electricity fire. Cosplay? Yeah, Hoffman. It's gonna happen. You know it is. What's going on here? Hold on. That shit bothers the hell out of me. Hi. Kind of worked. Yay. Okay. Very good. The hell is that? You hear that? Oh, it's a fucking rock slide, dude. The gym is going great, dude. It's going awesome. I had shoulders and legs today. I ran 4 kilometers with my really heavy sweatshirt on with my hood up. So I was like pouring sweat, dude. I felt like Little Mac. Oh! I felt like Little Mac and Punch Out. Hey! Get up there! No, no! Oh god, not the rocks. Jesus. I love Punch Out too. I fucking hate running, dude. It's the worst. It sucks. It's my stance on Cajun food. Hey, what's on your breath there, Cajun man? Onion. Sounds like you're a little bit lonely, Cajun man. Masturbation. Oh, ouch. Cajun food is good. Cajun food is yummy. I do like it. I like all the seasonings. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of like a lot of seasoning. So naturally, I do like Cajun food a lot. I always like getting that chip in the bag of chips. Oh my god! Let's not go that way. That's just like covered in seasoning. Just like, yes, I got the good one. I have to hide it from Sarah though because that's her favorite chip too. I just run outside and climb up a tree. She's like, get down from there! Give me the chip! Boy, we're really up here, huh? All right, well, let's just make sure. We're really up here, dude. Out for a rip. No, no. Jesus.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All clear. Welcome.
Music in this game is incredible, yeah. Sometimes the road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. Heartman, Heartman. Chaos, what's up, dude? Zwing. 80 deuce. Sure, let's do the big one. All right, let's go talk to Hartman. What's up, Meth? I also got a new mouse, too. I got the Logitech G402 because it was on sale. I had to retire my other one as much as I didn't want to. My 303.
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues. Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
Right on, Stickbot. Well, thanks for coming through, man.
But something else may have been causing it. I've discovered large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well. Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child. but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
But I
Is
already,
that why I didn't get a bruise?
I already said that.
Yes, and there's more.
10 seconds to cardiac arrest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we say. Look, a message from Dead Man. It came with the umbilical cord.
Sam, I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying. But I couldn't risk Die Hardman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret. The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body.
Oh.
She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death Stranding. But she insisted that I never tell the director. The cord shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Hartman might be able to make sense of it. So I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
Don't you dare.
Deadman's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the president's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many. The records and research you helped us to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th extinction? Come on.
You know what this is, yes?
Come on. A frozen mammoth from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both had the same umbilical cords.
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles, but some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
Only mammals have umbilical cords.
No. Only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This is something else. Call it a strand from the other side. I propose that mammalian umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the Iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time. all, without exception, found with strands. Which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands. And it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain. And since you burned her body, we may never know.
Great.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the president is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a Death Stranding, assuming Amelie is an EE.
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
Will do.
How do you want me to handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions. Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral network.
Right.
And what about Die Hardman 3 with a vengeance, man?
Activating lab security measures.
Thanks, buddy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wowie, 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 zowie. The plot thickens, bro. Probably take off this piece of shit. Oh, actually, you know what? Oxygen mask is fine. Live free or die Hardman? Die harder, man.
Sam.
Rush Hour
When
2,
you're
man.
ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The
Toy Story
necessary
3, man.
materials are prepped for you.
He's a fun guy.
Supplies are limited, so handle them with care. You'll be carrying a lot, too. All things considered, this might be one of your hardest runs to date. Hartman knows more about the site than I do, so he'll take it from here. It's about time for his wake-up call anyway.
Sure.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Right.
They are great movies.
About that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish the job. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand the network further west and rescue Amelie. We're counting on you, Sam.
Tom Green. You bastards. You damn bastard. Oh. This grenade launcher. A revolver style grenade launcher fires grenades. Oh my lord. Can be loaded with 4 types of ammo. Oh. Slip rounds, non-lethal tranquilizer rounds. Oy, that's awesome. I do want one of those. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is probably the ultimate anti-BT weapon because we got hermetic grenades level deuce as well to pop in those. Kamehameha to the scrot. What's up, my man? What's good, dude? Okay. Let's do a couple more of these. Wink. In the grenade pouch. Oh, God, yeah. Okay, so climbing anchor is good to go. My boots seem pretty okay. The skeleton. Oh, we could probably make a new one of those. Just so we have it. All-terrain skeleton. Some Final Fantasy 14. Oh, man. Death Stranding is getting pretty good, dude. It's getting pretty real. It's getting pretty damn real. Terrain skeleton level 1. Just drop this on the ground. Too lazy to recycle. Okay. Take on the orders. Bada bing, bada boom. 150. Wow. Yeah, a vehicle. Go and do a vehicle. Mm-hmm. I think I have a vehicle out there. I think I do. Die! Mm-hmm. A little overweight here. God!
Order assigned.
Just... You got it, man! Got this, dude. Ugh. Ow. Ow. Put it in there, for God's sakes. Oh, that's so much better. Nice. So, we're going to have to get our happy asses all the way down there, huh? She's a real trek. Loot. Mm-hmm. Don't punch the truck! The vehicle needs a little bit of repair, so we'll go down and repair this vehicle as well. Don't use your boosters, man.
Weapons restrictions.
Air. Let's get ready. Let's get ready for a big... we got a big old trip ahead of us here. Repaired. Skip, skip, skip. I hope it's not that we haven't seen the last of old Dad's Mickelson. I love that character, the combat veteran. That was such a cool character. Lou's been pacified. Whoa! Dear God. Okay, what do we got? We got some mail here. Oh, look at that. The Chiral Network connects people, past and present. How are you, Sam? In good health and good spirits, I hope. I have to say, the chiral network is quite impressive. Ever since you hooked that shelter up, my life has become much more exciting. I've been able to procure all sorts of goods that I have never seen before, and I've noticed quite a number of new structures going up nearby as well. I should also mention that I managed to unearth some old research data that may offer some insight into some of the more unusual phenomena you might have experienced firsthand. I'm sure you have a vivid recollection of your many experiences in the seam, but it turns out that the person wandering around it that you may have identified as yourself may not be you at all, but someone else entirely. You see, while everyone's beach belongs to them and them alone, the seam is an altogether different beast. I've read about people who had near-death experiences that involved the seam. When they came across this someone else there, they found themselves somehow saved by them in the real world. They'd even received care packages and the like in some instances. Remarkable, you'd agree. You might even say that the chiral networks bridged the gap between this world and that in more ways than we realized. And now I still don't know who this someone else actually is. The fact that they're in the seam, though, would suggest that it's someone who's died, wouldn't it? Someone from the past. So in essence, the past is intervening to keep the present alive. It's comforting to think that it's not just BTs and other scary stuff that comes over from the other side. Maybe the chiral network can help us reconnect with more benevolent beings and positive forces from the past as well. If I may, Sam, I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for this mysterious someone from the past next time you visit the scene, could you? You'd like that, wouldn't you? Thumbs up, baby. Hey, Sam, you're headed for the Tar Belt, right? Once you're past that, you'll be in Edgenot City at last. But only Amelie and the Vanguard ever made it that far. And from what we've been hearing, everything west of the Tar is pretty messed up. Squirting semen emoji. Lucky for you, we're going to construct a backup safe house once you get the chiral network hooked up over yonder. Director's orders. Got a heart of gold, doesn't he? Of course, the question was, who was going to get the sweet, sweet job of trekking all the way out there to build it? You guessed it, yours truly. Guess that golden heart of his doesn't bleed for me. Squirting semen emoji. Still, it's for the good of America, right? Everybody's got to do their bit for the great rebuilding, I guess. Anyway, it looks like I'll be throwing on a pack and venturing out all the way into the wilderness. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for deleting the coat in boots. Okay, they were loners, and of a size we don't stock in excess. In fact, it's so rare that someone asked for them that we only had the one set. Anyway, we'll give them a good wash. Okay, I don't care. Just whatever, dude. Do whatever you need to do. They use the semen squirting emoji all the time. It's so weird. It's so strange. Okay. Let's kick back a few brewskis. A couple of brews and I don't know what it is, Hoffman, because I don't use emojis. I hate them. I hate emojis. I hate them. I'm an old man. Oh yeah, they are they are an excess for sure. Here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and use the toilet standing. Get my urine grenades. All right, I think we're out, E5 thou. Right after the eggplant. That's what I was hoping for, the eggplant at least. An emoji is worth 1 to 3 words. There's Dad's Mickelson. Oh my God. Mickelson's on the drink again.
Fucking idiot. Thinking you could keep us safe. like you. I put on that bet. Just you and me now, BB.
BB.
That's all I got. I'll keep you safe. No matter what.
Wow. Oh, Daddy Mickelson, Daddy Mick. Okay, so Daddy Mac will make you. Is it back the other way? Which way am I facing? No, I'm facing that way. So it needs to get, I need to go turn around and go up that way. Daddy Mac will make you jump, jump. We carry around bridge babies. That's why, might be why we're called bridges. Or it might have just been founded by Jeff Bridges too, because he's an entrepreneur. He's got his foot in pretty much everything out there. He's an investor. Jump, jump. Comes the BTs, baby. Stick with the Jeff Bridges theory. It's the most believable theory out there. Oh, God. We're gonna run right into a BT like right away, aren't we? Okay. Close. There's a lot more now. There's a lot more BTs out here now, dude. I need this vehicle, by the way, so I don't want to lose it. Yes! There it is. Hold it. Not now, paleontologist with the emails. Not now, dude. What are you doing? I said go backwards. I said go back. Are you, there you go. Get those packages in there. I guess we can't really fit this truck in there. We need an upgraded one, I think. Oh, thank God. And this is like the BT area, too. Okay, I wonder if we can just make our way around that way, maybe. This truck is really fucking up these packages, man. Douche, douche. What the hell? Funker Z, what's up, dude? It's cracking, man. This place looks pretty cool, though. Even though it's a goddamn shithole. Oosh, oosh. Go for it, man. Go for it. Don't let him electrocute you. Don't you do it, buddy. Yeah! Jesus Christ. Did they get me? Did they hit it? I think they may have hit me with one of their things. I think they actually fucking nailed me, dude. That was really, really good. They did a great job. Whoa. Face. Face, face, face. Wow. Colin, what's happening, man? Dude, oh, they actually fucking just destroyed the whole goddamn thing. We're gonna have to go grab one of their trucks, I think. Hopefully they got one somewhere. This guy's really serpentine. Terrorist boots, dude. What are these? What are these, man? Freaking terrorist bits? Boots favored by separatist demons. Terrorists. These old-fashioned design isn't particularly hard wearing. It didn't break fairly easily. What the freg? So they're not as good as they're not as good as mine. No, these things fucking suck. Damn it! Haven't really found anything super great. About 18 hours in halfway across America, Colin. Yeah, we're almost done connecting the chiral network. Thank God. It has been a fantastic journey, though. It's been a wondrous journey. Blood bag. I was hoping that they'd have a vehicle somewhere around here. None of these guys have any exoskeletons. No. I think these are just mountain people. These are just mountain people, I guess. We're at 55. It's going to put us way over here. What do you want, dude? The ammonite with the umbilical cord you brought me has undeniably brought us closer to solving the riddle that is the Death Stranding. I really cannot thank you enough, and thanks to the antimatter bomb you provided, I have finally been able to resume excavations. I remain confident that by continuing to research the fossils contained in the deeper strata, we will gain a greater understanding of how this particular ammonite is linked to the Stranding itself. It's a Pokemon. Umbilical cords are not necessarily the product of evolution, but possibly the result of a genetic factor that hastens extinction itself, a mere theory. Which is true, which if true would invite the question, what of our own umbilical cords? Are they indicative of a predisposition towards self-destruction? And if so, is there anything we could do to change our course? Troubling possibility to consider, and one for which I have no response. One might consider the umbilical cord to be representative of a connection between life and death, a dangerous, potentially fatal relationship, but like the many connections you yourself have forged, a potential force for good. Oh, God. Oh, right. Colin, okay. There is quite a bit of reading, dude. Yes, there is. All right, so I do see there is a little something back here. So hopefully we can just leave those for now. There is a cache back here. So, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn, you're fast. There's a cache back here. This place is scary. Oh, you know what? Hey, look at that. There might actually be a vehicle over there. I see a base of sorts. It's all the way over there. Yeah. Ice, flow, nowhere to go. Lost in the blinding whiteness of the tundra. Hopefully there's not too many more of these guys. Hopefully we wiped most of them out, because I don't really have a weapon for these guys. Unless the hermetic grenades actually work on these dudes, which I don't think they do. This is a pretty cool area. Don't punch it. Oh, we do have a shotgun. A lethal buckshot. But we don't want to use that, do we? I don't think we want to use that. Because don't they trigger a void out if you kill them? Somebody's underoos. Somebody's underwear. Shotgun, yeah. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out, dude. I mean, we could save it and then just. I've never actually tried to use a lethal weapon on mules. And we could try it. We could save it up and try it, because I don't want to, redo all that over again. Just, oh, looks like we can't save it either. Good. What do you say, bud? Okay, so sometimes it just doesn't want you to save. Let's go see what they got over here. Oh, they got a power skeleton level 2. We could take that if they don't have a vehicle. Dude, going by foot is actually a lot of fun. Going through the mountains on foot, that's usually what I choose to do. Any plans to stream the new Star Wars game? Maybe. I might be doing that. I'm not sure yet, though. I'm not sure. There's a guy back there, too. Tango, sucker! Well, I'm stuck. Had to jump out of it. I got stuck behind a thing. Ain't that some ish? There's a chip over there. Chip off the old block. Alright, well, we can take the power skeleton. That's going to allow us to be able to just run that shit over. Yeah, if it's got like some soulsy combat to it, man, that sounds amazing. That sounds awesome. Definitely get down on some of that. That's right. Go help your stupid friend. Go help your dumb friend. Hey, buddy, are you okay? I'm gonna practice kissing on him. Ah! I guess I'll grab this. I want to go grab the chip as well. Power skeleton me, dude. Let's see what's in here. Blood bag, terrorist boots, PCC. I will take this PCC actually. I do want to recharge the old batteries. Recharge the old batteries. You know what I'm talking about? Just a bunch of chemicals, special alloys. Okay, nothing great. The Mandalorian. I would like to watch that too, but I don't have Disney's, and I don't know if we can get it in Australia. Where's this guy? There's another piece of shit walking around here. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. There's that piece of trash right there. Your cat hates you? I think cats hate everything. I think they just don't. I don't think they like much. You're not that impressed. They like boxes. But then they like boxes, but then when they get in the box, they immediately hate the box. It's kind of a pussy for a Mandalorian. Damn, that's too bad. Okay, well that takes care of those pieces of trash. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pop on the old power skeleton level deuce. Can we hit... Oh. Removing cargo? Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and set this down. Offload that piece of crap. Carry that on my back. Carry by hand. Remove from cargo and equip. There we go. And then now we need to... make something that can charge our batteries, but we could actually just go over to this other charger that's over there. Where's the network at? Well, clearly there we could get into the network over there. Whatever, dude. We got what we came for. Now we'll just run this bitch. We'll get some battery, some juices going. Get some battery in us, and then we'll take this load over there. Oh, there it is. Is that it? No. Hold on. Let me just remove this crap. Right. So we're not part of it. We're not on the network right now, I don't think. D. Clearly, this is part of the network over there. That's pretty much the... That's the bottom line. Pretty much that's the boundary line right there, I think. Because the Mandalorian actually shoots and hits something. Nice. Kidnaps children. So, you know, there's a lot of human trafficking going on. A lot of ransoming. Classic bounty hunter stuff. Classic Mandalorian business. Disney has gotten really into human trafficking in their shows lately, and I applaud them for it. Really hitting close to home.
Huh. Footpath.
One thing I know about Disney, they love human trafficking. Yeah. Ay, amor. All right, 285. So we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be able to take this shit down there. It's gonna be hell of a trek, but we're gonna be able, we'll be able to do it. One hell of a trek. Not enough evil stuff. I'd like to see a really fucking hardcore Mandalorian. We'll do anything for a buck. I've read quite a few Star Wars books in my day, and reading through the Han Solo trilogy years ago, the way they described like smugglers and bounty hunters and shit, they were brutal bastards. they would cut their own mother's throat for a couple of credits. Ugh. It was very, very dark. Super dark. Hey. But I'd still like to see it though. Yeah, it's a Disney show. I mean, we've pretty much, that ship has sailed because Disney has it now. So that ship is long sailed. We're not gonna see true evil anymore. We'll never see true evil. Okay. There could be like a character that's like a little bit evil, but then he'll have like a really like funny side to him. So, you know, all the parents at home will be like, "Oh, did you hear that, honey? Did you hear what he said? Remember that joke? Remember? I like this character. He's funny. He's a bad guy, but he's funny. Remember that?" Okay. Let's pop that down. All-terrain skeleton, 8 pounds. That is a big box. I just don't think we need to be carrying around that gigantic fucking box. Thermal pad. We don't need this shotgun either. Utility punch. Okay, blood bag. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. So now when we pick up everything, it shouldn't be too crazy. Still gonna be crazy. Yipes! Space Boy, thank you so very much for that lovely raid. What's happening, Space Boy? How are you, dudes? Whoa! Full disclaimer. If you guys don't know Space Boy, he's fucking incredible. I've known that guy for many, many years. He's a fantastic streamer. Thank you for that love, dude. Great dudes. Full disclosure, if you don't want this game spoiled for you, we're coming up to some pretty juicy parts, I think. So the juiciest of parts. So, just to let you know, it's gonna get pretty juicy. We're taking this like gigantic. We lost our truck, so we're taking this gigantic load. It's gonna get juicy. Thank you, Space Boy. I hope you had a great stream, my man. And I hope the move went fantastic, dude. I hope you're settling into your new home nicely. What's the premise of this game? It's your first time seeing it. That's more of a job for Google, because it would take forever to explain it. Really, I think there's a lot of ins and outs. Moves good, you're chilling? Right on, dudes. I saw that you guys took in a blind, super cute blind doggo. That's awesome, man. That is just two adorbs. That's great, man. Fantastic. Duh. This game is way cool. Oh my. Well, we're coming up on some pretty juicy story tidbits here. It's gonna be steep, Norman. Norman! It's gonna get steep, dude. Draven!
There was a man and his girlfriend, Eric Draven. You killed them.
Thank you, Draven. I think I say that every time that you resub. Thank you so much, man, for the 8 months. Holy shit. The Silent Poets. I say that every time.
There was a man.
The shaved head guy. You were born in Fairbanks. You last lived in Anchorage until moving to California. One day you'll be back. I feel like one day I'll be back as well. I just moved when I was 30. I moved from Wasilla to Seattle, and then I just moved from Seattle to Australia. So I'm in Australia now with my wife. How many chapters does this game have? I don't know. I don't know. Big move. Thank you. Wow. It's a new song. It's a new song, dudes. Hold it. Okay. That's where we gotta go. This is part of the soundtrack, yeah. You slowly unlock songs as you go. What the... Ian Morey, Beautiful Wedding, awesome. Thank you so much.
Sam.
Yeah, there's zip lines.
Nearing the old building site. Look for the terminal and submit your materials for processing.
Criminy. Cripes. Christ on a bicycle. He's probably got beautiful calves, yeah. And in real life, too. Norman Reedus. Gorgeous calves. You guys caught me at a strange broadcast. We're going to be doing a pretty short broadcast tonight because my wife, it's her last night off from work, and then she goes back to work for like 6 straight days. So it's going to be a bit shorter of a broadcast. But normally I start at 9 p.m. Pacific, and I stream 6 nights a week. So there's that. That's something. Hey, that's something. That's news. Almost there. Every day is leg and back day. Yeah. Ugh. Our boss said this was going to be one of the hardest deliveries we've had to make. Hasn't been too bad.
Sam.
Yeah.
You need to get those materials processed in order to finish the Cairo relay.
Yeah. I thought that's what I was doing. Don't come at me with that ish. Okay, hold on. Yeah, she's feeling a lot better. She's still a little bit sick, but she's feeling on it. You got an S for awesome. Hologram data. One more bots. Okay, good. Thanks for all the follows, guys. I do appreciate it. This robot is destroying all of my shit. Oh, for God's sakes.
Good job, Sam.
Thanks.
Now access the terminal and bring the relay online.
Well, that's exactly what you want me to do. Get out of the road! This is a Chili's to go. We're rebuilding a Chili's to go right now. Oh, good. Joink. Oh, yeah, the Cairo relay. Gotcha.
And with that, we're all linked up.
The end.
Once you cross the tar belt, the end will be in sight. We're this close to Emily, to America's second chance. Edgenut City awaits. The staff we're sending will start by building a safe house. Over time, they'll expand their operations and establish a new facility. In doing so, they'll carry on the legacy of the brave souls lost to the tar. All thanks to you, Sam. Now, let's figure out how to get you across this tar belt.
Let's do it. Am I figuring it out? Is somebody figuring it out for me? Oh my god, what's happening? Dig-a-doo-doo. Oh, for God's sake with the emails. Aaron Hill? Where you at right now, Sam? I just left Mountain Knot City behind. Don't worry, I'm not getting in touch to gripe about how hard this is or anything. I'm fine, honestly. Seriously, I'm a veteran of the first expedition. How else do you think I made it this far west on my own? I can look after myself, especially with the forecast data available on the chiral network these days. How's that Chili's to go coming? Always know when time falls on the way. Compared to last time, it's a breeze. Thumbs up emoji. Walking these mountains on your own, though, it wears on you. It really does. Crying emoji. I can't believe you traveled so far without a soul for company. You're another breed, seriously. Anyway, I passed this beautiful heart-shaped lake a little ways back. It's a butt shape, dude. I'd heard of it, of course. First time I ever saw it with my own two eyes, though. The one by Hartman's place. Someone told me that there used to be a city where that lake is, which reminded me of a story I'd heard about this porter who got snagged by a BT. All this tar started bubbling up from the ground, along with rocks and buildings and all sorts of debris. Stuff from the past, people said. And the porter used it to escape the tar and give the BT the slip. The PYT, the pretty young thing. Anyway, that's when you stop reading, is anyway. I've been analyzing the tar samples you collected for me, and I've got to say, its properties are wholly unlike those of the more common tar we have observed on this planet in the past. The semen squirting emoji. The same can be said for the tar taken from the strata, the Erica strata, in which that ammonite with the umbilical cord was found. No deposits have been discovered save for those accompanying massive fossil beaches. It's as if the literal stuff of extinctions. Even more strangely, it seems that objects submerged in concentrations of this tar are partially, if not entirely, transported elsewhere, most likely the beach, I suppose. Therefore, by chucking that nuke into the crater, you may have sent it to the other side itself. Whale emoji. Assuming it's... Oh my god, is that a record for a thumbs up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20... Oh, dang it! Our last... The previous record is 22 thumbs up emojis. What's your name? The Evo Devo biologist? Lose my email, dude. I've had it with your heavy-handedness with emojis. Assuming it's a two-way street, that also means that matter sent to the world could theoretically return through the tar once more. This would explain some of the more fantastic stories I've heard of buildings swallowed whole by tar, only to miraculously rise from its depths at a later date, looking exactly as they did when they were lost. It's intriguing implications, don't you think? If the tar is a gateway to the past it has consumed, then maybe it could be manipulated into regurgitating its old meals. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about, biologist? Because we don't want blockbusters anymore. Are you thinking that you're going to bring blockbusters back from the tar? It's not happening. Not on my watch. No. They're gone. Okay? Just deal with it, man. Okay. You're going to have to live with that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that sound? So I got to figure out a way to get myself across here, he says. Zion. This way, it says. This way. Across the strands. Bring back Golden Griddle. Wait. We want candy necklaces.
The only way west is through that. To make matters worse, I don't believe your PCC is capable of building anything that will get you across. There must be a way.
Oh, yeah.
We can't give up. Not with what's at stake. We'll see if we can't think of something here. But considering everything you've been through, I wouldn't be surprised if you've already got a few ideas of your own.
I don't. You're a pretty smart guy. Find a way to cross the tar belt. You mother... Dylan, you son of a bitch. I'm about to blast some BTs, dude. I brought 24 grenades in this grenade launcher. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Shit. Whoa. Shot. You better jump it. Oh, yup. Maybe you have some ideas if you want to do the thing. I don't. Should I just float across? Should I just float out there? Hold on a second. Can we save it here, or is it just... No. Most of the time you just can't save in this game. I wonder if we can just float over there with our... They still got me, though, yeah. There's a lot of them. It's very tarry. Maybe you have some ideas. I guess just walk across. That's an idea. Mother of God, dude. Really? No freaking... Hey! Really? I gotta walk across this thing? Maybe I can swim with my otter thing. My otter cap. About to get dunked. About to be dunked, son.
I'm gonna get dragged under if I don't do something.
We get dragged under if I don't do something. Maybe I can make a carrier. Maybe I can make a carrier, dude. Think a carrier is gonna take me across this ish? Probably. Or actually, I won't be able to push though. I won't be able to push. About to be dunked. Fuck you. Maybe I was supposed to go down here. I've never seen that before. Just butt. Ed, what's up, man? I've never seen that before. God! Can you get your goddamn thing out? Fuck off! I did get moods. That was pretty clever. So I don't think that we'll be able to. I don't think that we'll be able to use a floating platform, which I thought initially is probably what we were gonna have to do, but I don't think we can because we won't be able to push it. Oh, the game, the mail has some hints. Oh, right. So we just need to raise up the platform somehow. Maybe it could be manipulated into regurgitating some of its old meals. Like maybe like shooting a grenade into the water. It's actually instructions in it, but I don't know if I have enough of these grenades. Wow! My depth perception. Yeah. Oh. At least it'll drag me out here, I guess. Wow, those things are pretty crazy. Hey, okay. So we just needed to do that. That's what we needed to do. We actually needed to do that. I accidentally figured it out, everybody. Ah! I purposely figured it out. My BB is about to take a shit. My BB is about to take a shit. Hey. What?
Huh. Can't say I would have ever thought of that.
Yeah, because you're dumb. I'm super smart.
Well done, Sam.
I'm way smarter than you is why I figured it out.
You out there giving it your all.
I didn't have any help at all. Right. Die Hard Man 3 with a Vengeance Man. Rated R, man. Super dunk. Super dunk. Climb, man, climb. Hold on. Time out! Time out for a second. Okay, go. Ugh. You need to climb, dude. Yeah. Can you... Is it possible to climb? There you go. Die another day, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Wow. What's up, Grim Sage? How are you, man? Hey, hey, hey. Who ate my soul puppy? Ow. Amale. Hey, oh. Ow. Trap. Trap. Hi. Little help. Got a boom in the shot. Boom in the shot. Wow. Dealing with toxic ass. That wasn't too bad. I'm glad I accidentally figured it out. I would have figured it out, but it might have taken a couple of minutes. Yep. I knew it all along that whales were bad guys. I knew it, dude. We've been saving them for nothing. This nursery rhyme is brought to you by Monster Brand Energy.
My fair lady.
JP, good to see you, man. Higgs, you son of a bitch.
Keep your voice down. You don't want to scare the poor girl away, do you? She's in there. I can smell her. Of course, I wouldn't have known for sure if it wasn't for you and your wonderful network. Bless your heart. Thank you kindly.
Noob.
Oh, Sam Bridges. Careful. Contents are fragile. Like the world and everything in it. Me, I'm no exception.
Does he have a henna tattoo? Nice.
I'm not the only one wearing masks either. There's your boss man, and that woman, and oh, let's not forget little old you.
My germs.
Okay, it's okay. I know it ain't easy wearing a mask all the time. But now the mask can come off, right? Hey. You remember this? Nope. Poor, sweet Amelie. She's holed up in the beach nearby. Tell you what say we make it a race? Whoever wins gets to usher in the end of days.
Sounds fun.
Nothing like the eve of extinction. Bring focus to the mind. Makes folks honest. There'll be no need for masks soon. But I wonder, when you look death in her eye, will you blink?
I don't know. I wanted you to cry about it. Oh, Higgs, you son of a bitch. You rat bastard.
Still with me, Sam?
Uh-huh.
Even now, our way forward, our way to save Emily is the same as always. Your first priority is to get the local distro center on the network. Until it's complete and everybody's connected, Higgs won't find it easy to get to Emily.
Okay.
She should be safe. So take your time and do it right.
Mm-hmm. Joke's on you, Higgs, because I put doo-doo on my face, and now it's on your face. You put doo-doo on your face? Yeah. I guess we both lose.
What's the holdup, Sam? Connect your Cupid to the terminal and bring the site online.
Get off my back, computer dad. I just got here. Oh, Jay Lang. I've never named a toe fungus, but I have named the patch of hair on my middle lower back John Stamos. It's true. Uncle Jesse. Wow. Remote detonation grenade launcher. Oh, cool, man. Hey, that's freaking cool, man.
Good work, Sam. You've made it as far as Bridges 1 ever did. We never pushed further west. Frankly, it's a miracle we kept that distro center running. Anyway, you're almost at Edge Knot City. Your final destination, where Amelie should be waiting. Smile, Sam. Only one more knot to go.
Are you talking about
One
garlic
last time
knots?
to put that Cupid to use. you'll need another component to finish the job. Regardless, the nationwide network will serve as your ticket home. Just bear in mind that by bringing EdgeNot online, you'll likely be revealing Amelie's location to Higgs. You'll need to get to her before he does. Head
Take
to
your time,
private
do it
room
right.
and get your gear sorted. When you're ready to go, we'll give you what you need. Make sure not to leave the distro center without taking the order.
Oh, isn't that something? You should probably go jerk off one last time. Copy that.
Sam? Are you there?
Amelie.
Can you hear me? Sam!
Over here, Amelie.
The network's nearly complete. Just one more knot to go. And then America will be whole again.
Got some schmutz on you.
Did I ever tell you my real name? I wanted to.
It's Russell.
It's Amerigo.
Oh.
After Amerigo Vespucci, the man who discovered the continent.
I thought it was Columbus.
Except Amerigo was full of it. He lied. America is a lie.
Amelie.
I'm on the beach, Sam. Our beach. The one where I was born. Higgs will never find me here. He can't. So don't worry. Get the last Cupid to EdgeNot City and finish what we started. I'll meet you in your room at the distro center when it's all over. There's something you need to know, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I've kept things from you. Worn a mask for the longest time. Everything Higgs said about me is true. I could end it all. Us. Mankind. Extinction. That's what I am.
The hell does that even mean?
But it's not what I want to be. All I want is for you and me and everyone in this world to be whole. Sam. Promise you'll stop me. Don't let me end it all.
I can't do that.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Amelie? Amelie?
You look so sticky. Promise me that you'll save the game before coming here, Sam, so that you can load it if, you screw up. Jesus Christ. What's going on over here? Subject, right? What do you... Oh, I have to take a shower, don't I? Is that what's going on? No. I can't check my there it is. Jeez, I'm Crow. Do I have to take a shower? All right, let's read this. Aaron Hill, The Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 3, A Fellow Traveler. Guess what, Sam? I'm halfway there. Can you believe it? To tell you the truth, I'm struggling to believe it myself. Not so long ago, I was all but broken. Mind and body both. My feet were nothing but blisters and chilblains, and the going was so steep. I nearly slipped and fell more times than I can count. Listen, Aaron, this isn't about you. It never was. Put a cork in it. But just as I was about ready to curl up and die, you know what I came across? A hot spring. Damn thing saved my life. And it wasn't no ordinary hot spring neither. Can somebody tell Aaron that we're like pretty close to the end of the game? Why you're talking about hot springs, bud? It was a recharging hot springs. You ever heard of them? The water there heals wounds, cures fatigue. Hell, it even recharges batteries. It's nothing short of miraculous. Okay, so maybe I didn't just happen across the place. A porter told me about it. Thanks, porter. Thumbs up emoji. See, I was doing my best to steer clear of BT territory, but my best wasn't quite good enough. So when I was about to walk into a heap of trouble, this guy showed up, right? Told me I was headed for danger and took me to the springs instead. Even helped me carry my load. I practiced kissing with him for a while. I'm getting pretty good at it, Sam. I can't tell you how good it was to meet another traveler on the road, especially a friendly one. So yeah, We had a soak together. I saw his dick. We shot the shit. It was nice. Seems he'd misled some cargo meant for a bridge scientist. Said helping me out was his way of atoning for his sins. Now that I think of it, that whole part was pretty strange. He said the cargo contained an ammonite with an umbilical cord. Ain't no such thing, right? Yeah. So anyway, I woke up later and he was gone and I had lipstick on my face. But yeah, I can't speak ill of the guy. I wouldn't be here writing to you if it wasn't for him. Okay, this guy... Okay, well, let's see. What else we got? Shut your mouth! We better chug some brewskis here. As much as I want to keep on going and finish this this game tonight, I don't think we're going to be able to finish it tonight because this was originally going to be a short stream. We're coming up on 3 hours. I'm going to spend the rest of the night with my wife and make some dinner and stuff. But tomorrow starts the brand new stream week. Starting the brand new stream week tomorrow, and we're going to be doing 6 days, about 8 hours. 8 hours of stream. I got to. Sarah's on for 6 days. I won't see her at all for the next 6 days. And she's still a little bit sick. So I'm going to go make her some dinner, and we're going to curl up. And we're coming back tomorrow, and we're going to be streaming for 6. Don't interrupt me, Norman, while I'm talking to my friends. Are you quite finished? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to probably call it there, and we will be back tomorrow. Thank you so very much, Space Boy. I'm sorry to leave like this. I know you guys just rated me up like an hour and a half ago. Normally we go 6 to 8 hours. We're gonna be doing some long streams this coming week, and we have the rest of this game to play, and we got some brand new games on the horizon. Also on the horizon is going to be the opening of the new merchandise store, getting that Mean Streets back on track. That Mean Street shirt is going to be back. So hopefully we'll have a cool campaign launch, get that shirt back up and running, have a permanent fixture on the store for the Mean Streets 2 and the Mean Streets 3 shirts, along with the Bonfire team is going to be working with me doing some really rad 80s retro style, like I've always done with shirts, brand new graphics as well. So if you haven't hit the follow button, please do so on the channel here. You can also follow me on Twitter at AlaskanSavage TV. If you want to see the conclusion of this game, we're going to be finishing it tomorrow. We start the stream at 9 p.m. Pacific. Please make it a point. If you can't make the start of the stream, swing by and just say hi. It would mean the world to me. It would mean the world to Lou, to Norman. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you for being here. Zach is a cool dude. He is a cool dude. Really, really comfortable shirts. I'm very excited to get this off the ground. Grim Sage, Lecoq, Dreadhead Ed, I love you, buddy. Thank you for being here. Your brother's soul is mine. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I do appreciate the support. I'm going to see you tomorrow for the brand new stream week. We're going to be finishing this, and we're going to be continuing on with our... I'm a variety streamer, by the way, if you didn't know. We stream all different types of shit here. If you're still here from Space Boy's channel, I do appreciate your support. And I would kindly thank you very, very much to come back and hang out with us again. We're going to be finishing it tomorrow. A-Greens, we'll see you later, dude. Thank you guys so very much for all the support. Take her easy. Look forward to that conclusion of this game tomorrow. I'm going to go make some dinner and hang out with the waifu. We just got legally married yesterday, so it's almost like our honeymoon, dude. I'm going to put a baby inside of that. I'll be thinking of all of you in my marital bed. Good night, everybody. Good night.